I received my first rented luxury bag and we are unboxing it together. Hi and very welcome! My name is Mary, this is my channel LuMi Level Up and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. And when trying to be mindful but being on an average income, I stumbled upon the concept of renting out luxury designer bags. I did cover it in a very recent video, sharing the pros and cons of that concept. And if I would consider doing it myself, since you clicked on this video, you already know I did. Of course, there are many different providers, services and companies out there all around the world that offer luxury bag rentals, and of course I had to pick one that is located in Germany. I went for Fobe. I do have them linked down in the description box, and I do have a recruit friends coupon code for 90% off your first month if I get you curious and you do consider to rent a bag yourself. Not sponsored. I paid for this subscription by myself, I just want to put it out, but that's just a side note. Some details about the subscription that I picked, so we are on the same page. It is running for 6 months. I cannot quit it earlier. I have to pay for the next 6 months and the monthly fee is 79 euro. I was allowed to pick from a variety of different brands, but Dior and Celine, for example, have been excluded. They would only be available if I took a higher tier subscription for, I think, 119 a month, and I didn't want to pay that much for trying this whole concept out. You get sent a bag, you have it for 2 months, and then you get sent the next bag. So for the duration of 6 months, I will get 3 bags every 2 months, a new one. I only was able to pick 2 of them, and the third one is a surprise. Of course, they do have as well a subscription model where you can pick all 3 bags, but that would be 10 euro more a month. So for the 6 month period, it would be 60 euro more. And since I'm quite open to try out new things, and I thought it might be a fun video if I get a bag and do not even know what brand, what style, what bag it is, I went for the surprise bag. And by the time I'm filming this part, I already know what's inside of the box because I already unboxed it the day after the package arrived. So I will skip to that clip now and then we'll be back again here and talk a little bit more in depth about the bag that I got. My first impressions, some worries I might have after I have unboxed it. Enjoy the unboxing part first and we'll meet here again. Not sure what I will have already told you at this point in time. Was that right grammar? I don't know. The package arrived yesterday late in the afternoon and I had to work quite long. I didn't have any makeup on and I did not really feel like filming. But I'm too curious to wait any longer, and today I have to go to the office, so at least I'm a little bit put together, but do not really have time either. It's still dark outside, so I hope the lighting works. But I want to know what's inside. What is the first rented bag that I did get? It's either going to be Fendi or Bottega Veneta or a complete surprise. And since I don't think that they will start my rent-a-bag subscription with the surprise bag, I think it's going to be the Fendi or the Bottega, and from my gut feeling I think it's the Fendi. Unless the Bottega is way smaller than I would expect it to be. Let's get into this. A very comfortable box to open, I have to say here. Okay, it looks way smaller than I would have expected it to be, but still I think it's the Fendi. Let's see, sharing is caring. Yeah, I think I know what it is. So either it's a surprise that is quite similar in shape to the Fendi bag I chose, or it is the Fendi. And from the touch, I think it is the Fendi. Do you have an idea from the shape, from the size, what it is? Let's open this together. Okay, it comes in a dust bag. It's a Fobe dust bag because from the color I started to begin thinking it might be the Bottega. Okay. I see a little shimmer through the dust bag, so I know what it is. It is not the surprise bag, it is one of the bags I picked. Oh my god, I can't wait. Many of my YouTube friends do have this bag in one shape or another. Well, not actually in one shape or another, rather style or another, material or color or another. Oh, wow. Here we go! It's a Fendi baguette in beige. And I have to quickly check the bag to make sure there are no flaws that they have overseen. Because obviously if there was anything and they would then say that it has been me. There is a tiny scratch or mark in the leather. Where is it? Here. I'll put a close up just that I'm safe in case I return the bag and they say that it has been me. But other than that, the bag looks very good. Okay, slight scratches on the hardware as well. A long shoulder strap. Well, it's not even that long. I went for quite a neutral color, even though in my rent a bag video I said that you can be a little bit more wild, play around with colors, but for the first bags I rented out I wanted to go with something that I can use a lot. You do get a little cosmetic pouch to wear inside of the bag so that you don't stain the interior in case anything does leak. The inside is very clean. The bag is much lighter than I would have expected it to be. Oh, there is one stitch that popped open. Okay, I think I will take close-up pictures of every little flaw that I did find and send them to Fobe right away so that I can make sure they know about it. From the overall impression, it looks really very good. And, well, the bag goes very well with my outfit today, but it's not big enough to wear to the office, and I think I will film some more mod shots for you and we will go deeper into that bag overall later on. Here we are again! I did stuff the Fendi baguette a little bit now with a plastic bag, because one of the first things I noticed. Well, let's take the bag out of the bag for a second. First thing I noticed is that this bag has way less structure than I would have expected. I'm not sure what I have expected. Probably I never looked at one of the Fendi baguettes live in person, because otherwise I probably would have known. Or maybe there are ones that are more structured and others that are less structured. Well, the one I picked, it is a very wobbly bag, and obviously, since this is already a used bag as well, maybe it got some structure loss, and that's just something I did not really see coming, because whenever you see these bags on social media, I think they look quite structured. To be completely honest here, I think I do prefer a structured look on a Fendi bag. Probably if you stuff the bag, if you use it, it will get some more shape and then it's not too bad. But I wanted to quickly mention that in case you have never seen and touched one of these bags live in person yourself, they are not that structured. The next thing that I did not already mention in the little unboxing part, but did notice quite quickly, is that this bag does not have the very nicest glazing. I'm not entirely sure if this is a sign of use and the glazing cracked in some parts. It's on the shoulder strap as well. So, we all know glazing can crack and this can happen by use, but it as well can be the way the bag is manufactured. Honestly, I hope it is a sign of use, because if this bag would come with that kind of irregular glazing, I personally would not be too very happy about that if I would have had spent nearly 3,000 euro on it. Because this baguette, I think it's a medium size, because there are smaller ones, there is one bigger one, retails for 2,900 euro at the moment. So nearly 3,000. It's definitely a luxury bag at a luxury price tag, and therefore I think the glazing is not the most beautiful I've ever seen. I do have a friend that hates black glazing on light bags, and I think this shade of beige is more on the lighter side, so it's quite a big contrast to the black. I usually don't mind at all, but since it's not that even on that bag, I will put some more close-ups for you, I'm not that madly in love with that glazing. Then I already showed you in the unboxing part the little flaws that I did discover: the scratch on the side, on the hardware, the popped open stitch, and as well the glazing. Just to be extra safe, I sent pictures to Fobe of that as well. And I thought to myself, well, wouldn't it be nice if you got a little list with the bag you receive where they tell you everything they already discovered as signs of use on that bag, so you know that they know about it and you are not worried and feel the need to reach out to them and let them know, hey, I discovered this, this and that, do you know about that? That's just a side note. They answered me very quickly when I messaged them the pictures and the signs of wear that I discovered, and they were like, we have noted that, enjoy your bag, you can take off the tags and start wearing it. So that's what we are going to do right now. I even am somewhat prepared and do have scissors with me. So off the tags. Now the bag is ready to use. Already mentioned in the unboxing part as well, I think that shoulder strap is not the best length for me. It could work if I really wanted to make it work, but honestly it's not sitting on a nice place on me. It's right beneath my boobs, and well, yes, I am tall, I am 1 meter and 80, but as well, if you are more curvy, if you have a bigger chest, this strap won't work for you. And I'm not entirely sure. I think you have to be very thin and or petite that this sits at a nice length. The long strap does work as a long shoulder strap. I think this is a very nice strap drop for me, but I'm not sure if I need a long shoulder strap if I already have a short shoulder strap. Let me know your thoughts on that. That were my very first impressions after the unboxing. Just thought I'll put them out real quick. But of course I do plan to film an entire deep dive review after I use this bag for 2 months. I'm going to try to wear it as much as possible so that I get my money worth out of renting a bag. Let's see how well that will work, how many occasions I will find to film that bag, because I already edited the unboxing part, and whilst editing I was like, wait a second, what's that? What's that? My Chanel bag on the shelf. Aren't they quite similar in color and size? Of course, this is a tad lighter, this is a tad darker, but both are on the beige side with golden hardware. Both are quite similar from size and probably capacity. Well, I guess this one can hold a tad more because this is a double flap, so not that flexible, and this one is, as already mentioned, not that structured, so similar but different. And I did not even have my Chanel bag on mind when going for that Fendi, so not entirely sure. And whilst editing, I as well spotted my Longchamp shearling baguette bag, which could do a quite similar job as well. Probably I should have been a little bit more brave and should have gone for a more colorful version of the baguette. But that's not to blame the bag or the service or anything like that, because obviously I could have picked another color. I just wanted to be mindful and go for a neutral. I think that's all I can tell you at this point in time. I'm probably going to the city today and I will try to already wear that bag and see how I like it when using. Very curious to see if I will be worried in any shape, kind or form to wear this bag, because it's obviously a very soft and delicate lambskin nappa leather. Obviously I don't want to put any damage onto that bag. If you are curious to get a very unfiltered, very honest review on that bag, consider subscribing, because you will get that. I have no reason at all to hold back and tell myself I love the bag if I might not end up doing so, because I didn't pay my hard-earned 3,000 euro on it. I just rented it and in 2 months it's going and I don't have to worry about it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time and bye. In that whole subscription thingy. It's not a bag, it's a baguette. Very